Jaguars.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we write a finish to Week 12 with a good Monday night matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New England Patriots. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First down. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Leonard Fournette, the ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Third down.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Patriots take over 1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the gun. Bolden. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 110 yards, and the score.
And that touchdown adds to his lead. He is the NFL leader as we roll through November.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw again. Oh, this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
Fournette, a first down carry. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Leonard,
the rushing numbers for Fournette from last week. 16 carries, 70 yards.
And well-liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 5. It's a gain of 34. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to push it in before that. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
A 20-yard attempt.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up.
Accelerating, and off he goes. The way in. Touchdown. No hit. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
To throw is Darnold. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Complete.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
47-yard.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold looking long for Westbrook. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
On 1st and 10, Bolden. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Bolden. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Bolden. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football. Now Zach's right back in the other direction. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 6 there on first. To throw on second down. Bolden. He's got his guy. It's Patton over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with him. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Looking to throw. Bolden. And it's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
At their own 25.
Leonard Fournette making his way back out there. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. On first and 10, Darnold. That one complete. He finds Sharp. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Darnold's pass.
DJ Chark, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6.
For the point after.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
5-yard line.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Number 89.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
7 yards there and a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
At their own 25.
The Jags and Leonard Fournette making their way onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Darnold from the gun. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down. Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. To the air again, Darnold. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
An 8-yard pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Darnold, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown.
The kicker on for the...
They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice for such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
At their own 20.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And that, not a sight you want to see. Leonard Fournette, very slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Darnold on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that's caught inside the 35. The way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season, and the Patriots add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
At their own 25.
The Jaguars getting set to go. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Jacksonville.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
27, Leonard Fournette.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. It's taken on the 25. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Patriots take over. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots continue to roll.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Taken in the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. And he completes it to Westbrook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
A gain of 7.
On 1st down, Darnold.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
2nd and 3.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A first down throw, Darnold. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Brian Burns, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left.
First down.
A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
A 37-yard attempt.
The kick by Lambeau is good. And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So here are the Patriots to take over. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to Miami a week ago, and they've got the lead right now as they come up with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Bolden over the middle, complete. It's Patton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Number 27.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Number 27.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's the ball thrown right side and complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. A scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A good pickup there at 22.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 10 more there and another first down.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the gun, Bolden. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for number 85.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
At the 11-yard line. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Bolden. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. An 11-yard touchdown. And this offense is running away with this one.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Jaguars.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And now the throw taken in by Chark. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Here's Darnold. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Complete.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Jaguar first down.
Fournette running out of the gun. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
On the carry.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out, and it's picked up by the Patriots.
Donald's pass complete.
But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that. Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
The carry for Jackson.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score. If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big...
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
On the deep ball.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw again. Bolden. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Looking middle, and that's complete. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. His throw incomplete.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Off-play action. Bolden. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
On 4th down, Bolden. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. So they'd converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 31, Darnold. And get that to 4. Complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the 50, it's Darnold. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bailey. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st down.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Darnold on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing again is Darnold. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Laviska Shenault, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars able to get this back to within at least some measure of respectability.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College. Not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
I bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no. There was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
And Incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Bolden. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
At the 11-yard line.
After the interception, here's Darnold. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Complete to D.D.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very... And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And that'll cut the lead down to 22. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 49 yards.
6-yard line.
On first down, Bolden. Oh, there's that man. It's complete. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff position? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
At their own 20.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he lost the football.
Complete to Tyler Higbee.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Complete.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And 1. At their 40.
To throw again on second down. Darnold. This one to the left to Higbee. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Darnold to throw again. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
First down, Jaguars.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
First down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
To the air again, Darnold. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette, his second touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. And he knocks it through. So that drive in total 8 plays. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Throwing on first down. Bolden. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
34.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
At their own.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. This is Chenault on the receiving end.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold, he'll set up the screen to Fournette. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On first down, Darnold. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Tyler Higbee.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2 at the 48-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. On the slant, this is Chark. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars get a score closer.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. Right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well trying to keep him in it.
Well, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
And this is secured by the Patriots. Now, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. To throw on 3rd down. Holden. He's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Timmy Jernigan able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Bolden. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Bolden. And it's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up.
The onside kick recovered by Jacksonville. Tonight's
a big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them.